All right. Hello, all you night readers, and welcome to Tarot Nights. It is good to have everybody here. I am so sorry about Monday night, but I had an absolutely horrible reaction to some new medications I was taking, and yeah, I was in a world of hurt. I'll tell you, I was quite sick and had some serious dizziness and horrible things happening. So I'm very sorry about that. I am physically better. I have to say, probably not mentally better. Definitely not mentally better. I just don't have the energy or I just don't feel, I feel like, just like not doing anything. You know how that is, guys? You know how that is? I know. Yeah, it's a horrible feeling. I just have that feeling of blah, meh, right? Isn't that like a word now? Meh, M-E-H? I don't know. So hello, Divine. Hello, Sumbla and Courtney and Cyrene, Cami Lovely, Rumesa, Linda, Lay and Lazen, Mahapara, Maggie, Lisa, Barb. Great to have you all here. Bartman, it's very nice to see you all. I do appreciate you all being here tonight. Like I said, I didn't mean to stand you all up on Monday evening, that's for sure. It was a rough couple of days. It was a rough weekend, let's put it that way. But Bartman, on November 1st, you are taking a long break from YouTube due to multiple deaths in your family and friends, you mean? Oh no, that's not good. Toxicity and drama. Well, that can be an issue. That could definitely be an issue. Multiple deaths, I'm very sorry, especially if they're family and friends. That's a horrible thing. So it's good to see everybody. It is good to have you all here, even though, like I said, mentally, probably not feeling so wonderful this evening, but I'm feeling well enough to be here for you guys. Noral Huda, you. Noral Huda, you. I'm not sure what I just said, but I hope I said it correctly, and I hope it's not saying something bad. Hey, Nicola, how are you? Mesa, hi. Good to see you all. Good to see so many of you here. Divine, what's going on? You'd like a love reading. You got it. You got it. Love reading. All right, let's see what we get for you. I would say if you get your questions or donations in like right now, you should be able to get a reading tonight. Don't wait too much later, though. All right. All right, your love reading, Divine. A love reading. Sounds good. I think there are a lot of things going on around you. I think there's a lot happening. I think you see that this is all that there, there's lots of things going on. There's lots of choices. There's lots of different things happening that you need to decide on before, oh gosh, sorry. Before you actually get into a relationship, right? Ow. That was my leg. I just hit the table. Sorry, guys. So I think there's a lot to go through right now before you start into a relationship, right? Take some time for you take some time out to do to realize taking things slowly is I think that's going to be the key for you. I think the key to a love life and love in your life is going to be that. Take things slowly, and if you take them slowly, they'll always keep moving forward. And moving forward, of course, is going to move you towards someone, to attracting someone in. I think that person is going to be very protective of you and answer questions, that you had about yourself, or, things that you were thinking about you, things that you were worried about. Maybe you have an issue and you think about, oh, maybe I don't have what it takes for someone right now, or maybe people just don't see me as a girlfriend. Um, maybe people don't see me quite that way, or something like that. Maybe you're having an issue like that. And I think this person is going to end up coming towards you. And I really do see someone coming towards you here. The Knight of Cups is really a great card to have in a love reading. But I think they're going to answer a lot of questions for you and let you know. They're going to affirm that you are really what they wanted. You're everything they wanted to be. Um, and I think, the Knight of Cups is your knight in shining armor, right? Your Prince Charming, that very calm, sensitive, charming, romantic type of person who, who, comes to you, but doesn't, keeps you close, but doesn't make you feel tied down, doesn't make you feel like you're stuck in something you don't really want, just makes you feel like things are good, things are in a good way. And that's the kind of person I think that you want coming towards you. I think that's the person that's coming in your direction. And again, I think they're going to answer a lot of questions for you so that you will feel good about the relationship, about friendships, and about the people around you, and about yourself. All right, Divine, that's what I get for you. Multiple, Bartman says, what I mean is multiple deaths that so many YouTube friends of yours have passed away. Oh, from health issues. Oh, I understand that. And that's horrible. I'm very sorry that you've had a lot of friends from here, from Facebook and stuff, not from my show, but from your own stuff, pass away. That's really sad. And I'm very, very sorry for you, Bartman. I guarantee you will be missed on YouTube. I know if you are not here for my show, you'll be missed because there are people who look forward to seeing you and saying hi to you. And it will be good to have you back when you do come back. Okay. So, Soonblow, what's going on? How are you? I hope you're doing okay. Elaine Lazy, I miss you too. I miss you too. Like I said, Monday was a really bad ending to a very bad weekend. Feeling wise, I was really feeling horrible. Like I said, I had a really bad reaction to medication I was taking, which obviously I've stopped. I stopped the medication right away, but it still stayed in my system for a while. And boy, oh boy, was it was really bad. I didn't sleep for 38 straight hours. I didn't, I was dizzy. I couldn't stand up. It gave me hallucinations. It was wicked. It was just a wicked medication. Yeah. I stopped it over the weekend, but it dragged through Monday. Finally, Tuesday, I was feeling better. And, again, thank you to the people who contacted me directly to see how I was doing. I do appreciate that. There's a lot of major cards up here, Sumbla. Lots of majors. All right, so a reading for the beginning of November. I think the beginning of November is going to show you a couple different things. First off, it's going to tell you that I think you're right in between. You feel like you're stuck in between things, right? You're stuck in between whatever is ending in October and the things starting in November, right? There's something going on in your life that is going to make you feel like you have to choose between stuff. Like you have to be, you have to make a decision. And I do think, I think that there is someone who is there that wants to help you. There is a connection on a good level, on a fairly deep level. It feels like an emotional connection. The Two of Cups is all about emotions, right? Water is usually cups, and cups is emotion. Water's emotions. So there's that emotional connection with someone coming for you for the beginning of November. This person may not always have your best interests at hand, though. They may not always think about what's best for you. They may be thinking more about what's best for them, and it may not always be helpful for you. So watch that again in the beginning of November. Watch for that. Watch for this person who you feel connected with, but right now they may not be thinking exactly about how you are doing. I think you'll be happy for the month. I think it's going to be a good beginning of the month overall. I think, like I said, there's going to be happiness. There's going to be things are changing for you. Things are not going to be exactly the same as they were. But I think you're kind of going to be in between things right now. And like I said, you're going to feel like you are right in the middle of something that you're not sure about. Yep, your mind and emotional state are feeling strange, right? So one you're stuck in between two things, your mind state and your emotional state. And you're not sure which one of them is right and which one is good. You don't know which one of those is good. So keep an eye out for that. I think those things are going to change. I think things are going to get better, though, for you for the month of November, especially here in the beginning of the month coming up next week. All right. Yeah. Courtney, hey, how are you? Oh, Courtney, I love the new picture. I love the new picture. I do. It's very nice. Very, very nice. Sumbla, you are very welcome. Yeah, you're stuck. I understand, Sumbla, you're stuck. I get that. Believe me, I feel stuck right now too. I don't feel like doing anything. I just don't, when people say, "Oh, you want to do this or you want to do that?" No, I just don't. I don't feel like it. I guess that's my prerogative. If I don't want to and don't feel like doing something, I don't have to. But I don't want to feel that way either. I really don't. I want to feel like, yeah, I got energy. I can do stuff. Because right now, I don't feel that way. All right, that's very blurry, huh? You can see my very... There we go. It's better. All right, so Courtney, a general read for November. I think the month of November is going to come in very quickly. Things are going to move quick. Things are going to be good quickly. The feelings that you had in October, where you felt like you were stuck in a rut and you weren't doing well and things were not going good and things were not exactly the way you wanted them to be, I think those things are really going to go away. Yeah. I think they're going to go away. I think you're going to feel better about, things. I think things are going to get better. I think there's messages coming in your direction. I think there's going to be a message specifically that's going to help you feel better, feel good, right? Feel happy, feel warm and successful. I think you're going to be very optimistic. Again, I think you need to do things slowly, take your time, have some patience with things. Don't always, right? Don't, all of your emotions don't have to be all jumbled up. If you take your time and do things a little slower, I think you'll be all right. I think you'll feel good. I think it's going to be a good month for you. I think it's going to be really a nice month for you. I think you're going to have, I think, like I said, I think there's going to be some opportunities. I think there's going to be opportunities for you. Right? So get out of the thought of, oh, I'm stuck in a rut in October, because in November you won't be. You'll be on the move. You can see the difference between the eights here, right? The Eight of Wands and the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Wands, she's on the move. And that's you. That's what's coming for you. But you can see what was in the past, in the past month here, and that's really kind of being stuck somewhere that you didn't want to be, or you don't want to, and with things you don't want to do or don't want, don't need anything to do with. And I think that's going to be extremely important. All right, Courtney. So I think the month is going to be good. I think it's going to get better. Like I said, if you were feeling down or feeling like you weren't in the right place, things will get better for you. And I love the new picture. Very, very nice. Cool car. Looking great. Cyrene, what's going on? Barb, I thank you so much. I am glad I feel better too, because I'll tell you, that was so weird. It was absolutely, it was just bizarre. It was feelings things I saw and felt like I'd never had before. And I was like, oh, this is terrible. Why would people do this on purpose? Kayanat Bakari. I'm just going to call you K. How about that? I'm glad you saw my notification. That's very good. That's awesome. I'm glad you're here. Thanks so much for being here. Yeah, you can ask a question. Oh, and I see you did. It's scary, Barb. I'll tell you what, it is scary. And it was scary to me. And like I said, I don't understand how that is enticing to people, right? Doing medications and stuff, doing drugs that cause that kind of a feeling, or those kinds of things, hallucinations and stuff. I don't understand how that is enjoyable, because it was not enjoyable for me. And I wasn't even doing it on purpose. I wasn't in it for the happy parts. There was no happy part. It was a miserable, miserable weekend. But anyhow, Cyrene, will Mustafa contact you soon? My short answer is yes. Yes, I think so. I think so, because you have a very friendly, loving, successful type of feeling, and you give off that whole vibe about being passionate and creative and stuff like that. So Cyrene, I think that's really a great way to describe it and to explain it to you. Yeah, I think things are going to move forward. I think things are good. I think they'll get, I think they're going to move in a good direction. I think you have, I think it may take a little longer than you expect it to. It may take a little bit longer. So keep up the courage, keep up the strength, keep that inner strength that you have, because that will work wonders for you. That'll make you feel better. That will, stay determined. The Queen of Wands is all about determination. So is the Strength card, is all about determination. Right? Be determined to keep that strong emotional connection. Keep that very strong emotional connection, because otherwise you'll be bored and you'll be frustrated. And if you get frustrated, you'll be like, okay, I've had too much of this and there's just no more. I don't want any more. Just no more. So yes, I think Mustafa is going to contact you soon, but not quite as soon as you expect it to be. Just a little while longer than you would expect. And I think after that, you'll be all right. But don't worry about it, right? That's the moral of the story, is don't worry about it, because it will happen. It's going to happen. All right. All right. Cammy Lovely, I like your new picture too, although I still only see one eye. I still only get one eye. That's all I get, Cammy. That's all I'm worth, is one eye. Hello, Isabel. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the Night Reader family of friends. How are you? Hope you're doing okay. It's always good to have new people here at the show. Hey, Chocolate, welcome. Good to see you. It's always good to have everyone here. Barb, thank you so much for moderating for me tonight. I do appreciate that. All right, Cammie, a general love reading for you. Oh, you are welcome, Cammie. You are welcome. All right, so love has not been kind lately. Love has not been kind lately. Right? Things have not gone your way. You have not found people to be exactly dependable the way you've wanted them to. One-Eye Cottonwood Joe. Okay. I don't know who or what that is, and I don't know that I want to know right now. That may be a conversation for another time. I don't know, on another show. I have no idea. But anyhow, Cammie, things have not gone exactly the way you've wanted them to. The people you thought you could count on, or the person you thought you could count on at times, isn't really dependable. So things have to change. Things need to change. It's necessary so that you can have a relationship, so things can move forward in a really good way. you've gotten all that rebellion out of you. You've got all that rebellious side out of you, and you've got all those, all that. You gotta get that out of the way, right? You gotta get the whole idea of being rebellious out of the way, right? Like your picture shows, you have to open both eyes, right? You want to open both eyes. Change things up. You don't want the wrong kind of person. Absolutely. You do not. I understand you. I get you. Trust me. I understand 100%. You do not want to be in the relationship with the wrong person. And maybe that's kind of where you were before. You were finding relationships in the wrong type of people. The kind of people that that just aren't for you. I'm not saying that there's a type of person, right? I'm not saying, okay, well, you didn't like this person or this kind of person. Just a matter of, so I'm not saying that you've picked. There's not, there's not. We're not picking a group of people. We're picking a specific, just the specific people that you've been with. Maybe not haven't been your type, or the type that's really right for you, right? What you think and what actually is good for you may be two completely different things. And that happens all the time. But I do see that coming for you is some new passion, new potential for you. There's a lot of new adventure out there. There's a new energy coming in your direction, and that should make things better for your love life. I think the next person that comes along is going to have the qualities that you're really looking for, and I think they're going to be very different than what you normally find in someone. I think they're going to be a different type of person. Okay? Absolutely. Rumesa, how are you? All right. Let's see. All right, let's see, Rumesa. What do we get? What do we get for you? What's your boyfriend's next move toward you? Well, I think you're concerned about the way things have been a little bit, right? You're a little sensitive about how he is moving along and how things are going. You're a little bit, you're a little bit wary about things. Like, you gotta watch. You feel like maybe you have to overcome some obstacles, but I think again, you are determined to do that. I think you have the inner strength, and I think you can. I think you're going to move again in a good way. Move forward in a good way. Um, So I think your boyfriend's next move is to, bring in some other people to you. Bring other people in a, like family members. Hey, I want you to meet my siblings or one of my parents or something like that. Oh, Cami, you're very welcome. You are very welcome, Cami. So I think your boyfriend's next move is to do that. I really think he wants to have you be a bigger part of his life. Don't let that get you down, though. Don't let that make you feel scared. Don't make it feel like you're obligated to do it, because you don't have to, right? You don't have to. There's rewards to doing it. There's good parts to do it. There's good parts to it, and then there's not so great parts, right? Because you don't ever know what the family's going to say or think, but I can't imagine why they wouldn't be happy to meet you and stuff like that, because that's definitely what I'm thinking. I think that's his next move is definitely is to introduce you to someone in his family. Like I said, maybe it's a sibling, maybe a brother or sister, right? Brother or sister, or that's probably the easiest way to start, and then move on from there. But I think that's what's really going to happen. I think that's what the next move is. Just watch to make sure that you are, keep up that inner strength, right? Because you got all about that inner strength here, but also know that there's good sides and bad sides to it all. So, but I can't see any bad. I really can't see any bad sides, right? What's not to love, right, Rumesa? What's not to love? Right, Cammy? What's not to love? Linda, are you still around? Linda, are you still here? Yeah, I hope. Oh, Rumesa, you're welcome. Yeah, see, you were wishing to meet his family. See, I had a feeling about that, and I had a feeling that's going to be that's his next thing. I really do think so. Yep. Oh, good, Linda, you're here. Awesome. Is that a new picture, Linda? I like it. It's very nice. I always like to see the people I read for. I know you guys don't see me, but there have been times where I've turned the camera around and you guys have got a good look, unfortunately. All right. So what's coming for you, towards you, in November? Lots of pentacles. Wow. I almost want to just come right out and say money is coming your way, right? There's lots of pentacles out there, and a lot of times that has to do with money. And if it does, if it's really about money, I do. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Linda. That's very nice of you. It's very kind. You were here the night I turned the camera around. I had a feeling, maybe. Well, I'm glad. So I could almost say money is coming your way. I do think that there's some kind of new goal for you, something new for you in the month of November. You have a new plan. And I think it really has a lot to do with giving and kindness and generosity and being thankful for what you can do for people. I think there's going to be a lesson in it. I think you're going to learn something. You're going to feel very accomplished when you do whatever this is, whatever this whole new thing is. You're going to feel very good about it when you're done. And you're doing it because that's the way you are, right? You're very energetic. You're a friendly type of person. You are charismatic, but you're passionate about the things you do, and you are compassionate about people, and you feel bad for people who don't have what you have, and aren't as well able to be as well off as you are. I'm not saying you're super rich or anything crazy like that, but I do think that you know that you are able, and it doesn't have to be in a monetary type of way, but you're able to help people. And sure enough, I think that's a good thing. Just don't let people take advantage of you for the wrong reason. Don't let them, don't, just because you're in this whole generous and giving and kind of feeling, right? This whole kindness kind of thing, just because you have that, I don't want somebody to take advantage of you, because you're very honest and you put yourself out there. Don't let somebody else ruin that for you. All right. But I think you're going to have a good November. I think it's going to be nice. I think you're going to find you help people. And when you help people, you feel really good about it. When I help you guys, when I help all of you, I feel much better about life and about things around. So keep that in mind. Laying Lazing, good to see you. I saw all the hearts below. Thank you so much. Always good to feel the love. Yeah, you were here, Linda. I knew you were here. I had a feeling. I can remember. I know you put a new picture in there, and I love the new picture. I really do. It's very nice. So, all right, laying lazing. Will your ex-boyfriend R, is he thinking of coming back to you? Is he thinking of coming back to you? Oh, Linda, you're very, very welcome. Nora, who do you? I'm going to call you Nora. Is that good? Is that okay? Everybody's trying to make me feel good tonight. Hey, laying lazy, and is your ex-boyfriend R thinking of coming back to you? Gosh, I don't know what the answer you really want to hear is, but of course, I'm going to always tell you the truth. I'm always going to tell you the truth, because nobody wants to hear a lying tarot reader. That's for sure. I think you feel alone without R. I think R really made you feel good when you were together. I think, you're right. I think R was that kind of person who was very seductive, very sensitive, very romantic, when they wanted to be, when they wanted something, when they wanted to spend time with you and all, they were able to kind of give you that feeling of, that they really wanted to be there. But now the two of you aren't together, and you want to know if he's thinking of coming back. And I think I think R is kind of caught in the middle of feelings. I think R has the idea that, yeah, coming back would be wonderful, but R also thinks that the two of you needed to overcome something, right? The two of you had come, maybe hit like a wall, a brick wall, or some kind of a wall where it stopped you from being good together. And now, if you could just get over that, if you could just get over that, things could change. Things would move forward in a very different way. Right? Things would, if you made the necessary, if you made the necessary changes that got you over the wall, then those changes would be good, and R then could come back to you. But I think R is stuck right in the middle right now of thinking, okay, how can we get over those obstacles? How can we get beyond the things that have stopped us from moving forward? So is he thinking of coming back to you? Yes, I believe R is thinking of coming back to you. I just don't know that he knows how to do it yet. Okay? That's all. That's what I get for you. I hope that helps. I hope it helps. Always. Right? I always hope. Mahapara, how are you? Why is the family of your beloved E calling you? Why are they calling you? Why are they calling you? All right, let's see what I get for you. Why are they calling you? I have ideas, but I'm not so sure yet. Okay. Yep. Very interesting. I'm good too. So I think they're calling you because they want to get to know you better. I think they have something for you. And I think you're kind of worried about it. I think you're kind of worried about the reasons that they're calling for you. I think you're concerned, about it, but I think they have something for you. And I think you should feel okay about that because you have to be secure in yourself. Be secure in you so that his family can feel really good about you. If you feel good about you, then other people around you will feel good about you. Right? You're that generous and nurturing kind of person. You're the person who wants to take care of other people and wants to take care of your beloved, right? As we call him. Yeah, E. And certainly enough, I think that his family, I think they want something. I think they want something good. Like I said, I think they want to give you something. They have something to give, right? Which is a big change from the way they used to be or what you thought they used to be, right? You have that confidence. You have to feel confident about you so that his family will feel confident about you once they do speak to you. And I think that's going to be a huge deal for you. I think that's going to make a big impact. So I would definitely say they're getting in touch with you because they have something for you. And, because that makes you nervous, you're concerned about it. But don't be concerned about it. Just make sure you are confident when you speak to them, and they will have that confidence in you and in your relationship. All right? That's what I get for you. You are welcome. You are very welcome. Awesome. Maggie, what's going on? Maggie, I like that picture. That's a nice picture too. Was that from your trip to Spain? Was that from your Spain trip? One of the pictures? Because I love those. The pictures you were putting on Facebook were really cool. Does R, the Virgo, realize that he hurt you, and does he regret his behavior? Oh boy. We can't go around having people hurting our friends now, can we? I'm not feeling the love for R right now. If he's hurt my friend Maggie. Mm-mm. All right, Mags. Now you know, again, like I said, no matter what, I'm always going to tell you the truth. That's for sure. It may not always be what you want to hear, right? I know. But it's always there. Yeah, Nora, I will definitely get to you. I will definitely do your reading. Just hang out for me. All right. All right. So does R realize that he hurt you? Does he regret his behavior? I think R is kind of in the dark. I don't think he realizes he hurt you as much as you're hurt. I think R is a bit selfish. I think R is afraid of risking things and too worried about themselves to worry about, worried about themselves other than worrying about other people and how they've made other people feel. They worry about how they've made themselves feel. And that's selfish. That is, that just kind of makes you feel stuck. Plain and simple, right? It makes you feel stuck. And that's kind of where you are with R right now, is stuck in a bad way. You're hurt. Your feelings are hurt, but you still kind of like this person for some reason. And that is really weighing on you. It's really weighing on your mind. You just have to know that you have so much more to give, right? Like you can see in this Queen of Wands. Now, normally the Queen of Wands is a very, very happy card. This is the only deck I know that the Queen of Wands kind of looks mean, because she's not usually the mean one. That's the Queen of Swords. She's mean. This one looks mean. And I think, though, that this Queen of Swords is saying just continue to use that powerful charm that you have. Continue to be that successful and warm, vibrant person that you are. And, if R never figures it out, then R is not the person that needs to be there with you or needs to be part of your life. And I think you kind of know that. I think you know that. All right. That's what I get for you, Mags. All right. Hello, Opinionated Mama, and hello, Elena. Welcome. Good to see you. All right, Lise, can you get a read? You can. Let's see here. Okay. So Nora, I'm gonna call you Nora. Norel Huda you. Now, I don't know if I say that right or not, but I am going to call you Nora. Is that good with you? I hope. If not, just let me know exactly how to pronounce it. I got you up next, and then I've got Nicola up after that one, so we are coming down to the last 10 minutes of the show. Keep that in mind, folks. So if you really want to guarantee a reading tonight, then the best way to do that is Noor. Okay, I will call you Noor. If you want to guarantee a reading tonight, then donating will definitely guarantee that reading for you for the evening, for this evening. Otherwise, I'll be back again. Don't forget, on Monday night at 6:00 p.m. Eastern time. I know what time some of you are around the world, but I don't know what time everybody is at around the world. So, like, I know in Great Britain and Ireland and stuff like that, Spain and I think Germany, right? I think in all your places, it's going on midnight. It's getting close to midnight. Here where I am, it's getting close to 7:00 p.m. I think where Barb is, it's getting closer to 6:00 p.m. All right, Lise, what do we got going for you? Something new is going on. Something new coming? Not something new on its way, other than the baby that we know is, just a little over 3 months away. Yeah, that's going to be a big deal. I've just had to think about it for a minute, right? Because we know about the baby. That's the Empress, right? The baby, the Empress is telling you all about, yeah, all the ingredients are there and the baby's coming in January. So, yeah, maybe the ace is telling me that. Maybe the ace being one, right? It's one, being January. Just telling me, yeah, January baby. There's a January baby. That could be it. Actually, it's January baby, 2 babies. Because we've got the 2 of wands. And, if we just go by numbers, if you just look at things by the numbers, that's exactly what you've got, right? January 1, ace 1. The Empress is all about being pregnant. 2, because there's 2 of you that are pregnant and due in January. 2 Farrell sisters. Children, right? Pages are about children. One person is kind of heartbroken. One person is heartbreaking to everyone else. Wow, is that a reading? Is that a reading? Maybe it is. Maybe that's just the real sense of the reading tonight. Maybe there's a third wheel in one of those, in the other relationship, in that other, with that other person who is having the baby in January. Could that be the reading? I don't know. Maybe it's just something, maybe it's just plain old reading, right? Maybe it's just something new coming your way, something new to start, right? And you get to control exactly what it is because you control your happiness. You control what makes you happy. We know something new is coming your way, of course, in the way of still of this pregnancy. We know that. We also know that, this is going to be, this person is going to be a little warrior. He's going to be a little, that little warrior that that is part of you because that's you, right? This person is going to have this baby is going to have a lot of your qualities, a lot of your characteristics, right? They're going to be very free-spirited in the future, active and adventurous, fun-loving. So yeah, I think these are, maybe that's part of the reading. Maybe things going on around you may be a little heartbreaking. Some things going on in the larger life of the Farrell family. Maybe there's some heartbreaking things happening, but not for you personally, not for you and your smaller, right? The smaller Farrell family, your smaller little Lisa Farrell family. There's nothing sad going on or anything like that, because I don't see anything like that. I only see good stuff for you. So, I think if you just read the numbers, though, I think it was really kind of telling. I think so. All right, Noor, it is good to have you here. I saw your question somewhere. Where was it? There it is. Does Fatah want to marry you? Does Fatah want to marry you? Shreya, are you still here? Shreya Sarkar? All right. Noor. Oh, a whole bunch of cards came out. They really wanted to be seen, I think. So we're going to leave them there. We'll read from them. And then the other two. So does Fatah want to marry you? All right. Always remember, I'm always going to tell you the truth. The truth may not always be what you want to hear, but I always do tell the truth, because that's what has to happen, right? That's what we need. Oh, good, Shreya, you're here. All right, Noor. So I think there is, I think Fatah has some priorities, and getting married may not be the top priority, but it is a priority. It is important to Fatah. So getting married to you is important. I think there are other things that he feels like he has to do first, though, right? He has to be able to provide for you and take care of you, right? He has to be that dependable kind of person who is going to provide for the whole family. And I think that's really what he's waiting for. So keep that in mind. I think you are, I think you're a very smart person. So I think can make good decisions. I think you will make a good decision when it comes to this. I think you have to just watch out that, things happen at the right time and not at a time that is not good for you or not good for him. Because I think the two of you, owe it to each other to make sure that you're taking care of each other. That's extremely important. And just look back at the things you've done. Look back at the life you've had together and the things you personally have been able to do. And look for anything in there that will help you move forward. Overall, though, does Fatah want to marry you? Yes, I think he does. I just think he wants to make sure he can provide for you first. I think he wants to make sure one of the first things he does is be able to take care of you. And that's extremely important. All right. All right. All right. I've got 3 more readings to do tonight, and then that's going to be it. Shreya, and then Nicola, and then Barb. And then that will be the end of the show tonight. If you really want to have a reading tonight, you can donate, and I will continue to do readings for donations always. So it will, all your donations continue just to keep the show running, and it keeps me on the air. It helps me pay for all the stuff that we use here to keep the show going, and to keep, so you guys can see what's going on here, and get the readings that I do my best to give you. So, all right. So Shreya, I hope I'm saying that correctly. I hope so, because if I am, it's a very nice name. Shreya is a very nice name. All right. Current energy check between M and you. All right. I think your energy check should know and should be: take things slowly. Do things in moderation, right? Do things slowly. Take your time. Do it right, right? Baby, take your time. Do it right. That's a song. Sorry. Disco song. Barb, I'm sure you remember that song. I hope I didn't murder it so bad that you couldn't figure out what song it was, but yeah, it's there. So I think that's where your current energy is. That, hey, I need to slow down. I need to take things patiently, right? Because if you're patient with things, things will move forward. They will definitely move forward. Don't struggle through this, though. Don't feel like you're fighting a losing battle, because you're not. You're not fighting a losing battle. You are just feeling a bit insecure at this moment. I think that makes you feel a bit insecure sometimes, right? When things go slow, you feel that way. And I think that's okay. There's nothing wrong with feeling sad or scared or left out when things are going slowly, because that's how it feels. It's really the feeling you get. But don't worry about it so much, because I think you're going to find that you will achieve your inner happiness. You'll feel like the whole relationship between you and M is satisfying. I think you'll feel that feeling of success eventually. I just think it's going to take a little while, right? Yeah, you can see that insecurity right here in this person, right? She's kind of crying a little bit, not feeling really good about things. But I think things will get serious for the two of you. I think things can get serious. I think you can get some answers to the things that have been bothering you. I think if M is willing to give you those answers, then I think, yes, you will feel much, much better about everything, right? You'll feel more stable. You'll feel there's that protection around you and that protection near you. And that'll be a really good thing. So right now, yeah, the energy check is you have to have patience, and it's not easy. It's definitely not easy, but I think you can do it. I think even though it's a struggle and you're feeling insecure because things are moving slowly and all, I think if you have patience, you will achieve happiness and success with M. Okay? That's what I get for you. Yeah, you don't think he's been doing well. You can feel it. Huh? All right. I understand that. I get it. All right, Nicola. I definitely get it. Shreya, I definitely get it. I definitely do. All right, will you and Gabriel be okay when he goes away? And will he call you and still have communication with you? Will he contact you while he's away? And will things be okay for the two of you? He's going to be away until the 17th of November, so that's almost a whole month. Keep that in mind, right? I know, I have to keep that in mind. So Gabriel, who for some strange reason I always want to call Philip. I don't know why. I don't know why I always want to call him Philip. So, will you guys be okay? And will he contact you while he's away? I think you are just feeling like everything's coming down on top of you right now. And this is just one more thing to push you down while, kind of kick you when you're down kind of thing. And I don't like that. I don't want you to have that feeling because it's not a good feeling. Shreya, you're very welcome. I'm glad you feel positive. Thank you so much. I'm glad I could do the reading for you. So yeah, Nicola, I think that there's that whole feeling of just you're down on yourself, and I think this is just weighing even more onto you. But I think you could use this time to assess the relationship that you have with Gabriel, and find a way to make things even better while he's gone. Right? You can find ways to make things even better. Ooh, somebody just donated. Just please tell me who that was. Oh, and Lovely Green is here. I can tell. The donation always comes in before she does. Awesome. So, yeah, I think that's what's going on. I think you can find ways to make things better because I think you're going to, yes, I think he's going to definitely communicate with you while he's away. The Page of Pentacles is all about messages, and I think there's definitely going to be that. I think that whole message idea is going to be there. So yeah, I think he's going to contact you while he's away. I think he is going to be happy to do that. I think he's a little bit on the idea that things are moving really quickly for the two of you. And that's really good. I think he's happy about that. I think he wants things to move quickly because he's excited about that. I also think he's ready to go on this trip and, is kind of looking forward to coming back already. He's got this whole idea of being in good spirits, but he's also got this loyalty to you. And so he's looking forward to coming back now before he's even left. So again, it comes down to temperance, and temperance tells me that you have to be patient with things. You've got all these different feelings being jumbled up, and you have to be patient with that. It's going to take some time. All right. But I think things are going to be fine. The Page of Pentacles is all about messages and having a dependable person messaging you. And I think that's what you're going to find, that Gabriel is going to be dependable and keep in contact with you, and everything is going to be okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. So I think things are going to be just fine for you, Nicola. Just fine. All right, Akuma and Lovety Green both have donated, so thank you both. I do appreciate that. Akuma, I see your question came in first. And then Lovety, I see your question. Awesome. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. All right. You're wondering why M the Taurus is so distant. He'll check in on you, but then disappear after. He's like a friendly ghost. Call him Casper. Barb, I didn't forget about you. Got to take care of the moderators, because you're doing work for me, and I appreciate that. His middle name is Casper. Oh, my goodness. Now, look at that. We've made a connection, haven't we? We have made a connection. All right. So, Akuma. You're wondering why M the Taurus is so distant? I think he's distant because he's afraid of getting hurt. He's afraid of getting hurt. He's been hurt before, and he doesn't want it to happen again. So he feels like if he takes a little bit of a time out, right, a little time away, then he can assess how things are between you and him, and then he'll come back in, right? Then he comes back into your life, and he checks in, and then maybe he goes back and he does the same thing over and over and over, because he's afraid that he wants to be the knight in shining armor for you. He wants to be that very nice and calm, seductive, very sensitive, romantic kind of person. He wants to be that way with you. And I just think his past is not very good. I think he's got a past that he's been hurt before and does not want to get hurt again. So he's a bit anxious about that. His mind is kind of racing. But I'm going to tell you this. In the end, Akuma, M is going to mean a lot to you. They are going to help you find your purpose in life. They're going to help you find a good place, and that's going to make you very happy. It's going to make you feel very successful and optimistic. It's going to make you feel warm, right? That feeling of warmth. When somebody gives you a big hug, right? And you feel really warm by it, really good. You're going to get that feeling from this person. So that's what I think. I think he comes in and then goes out because he's scared of his past, because he's afraid of getting hurt again. And I think you just have to convince him that you're not going to hurt him. You're not going to do that. That's what I think. Once M gets that message, gets the message that, hey, you're not going to hurt them, then you are going to he's going to stay around more, and you're going to be very, very happy about that. I can't believe I guessed his middle name. Yeah. Yeah, Akuma, you have a great night too, and thank you so much for donating. Thanks for being generous. You too, Lovely Green, thank you for being generous and donating. I do appreciate that. That always helps keep the show going, that's for sure. All right. All right. Other than Barb, who has donated in other ways tonight by her time and her moderating skills, yeah, this and Barb's reading are going to be my last readings. I don't have other any other donations. And like I said, Lovely has donated, and Akuma had donated, and Barb has donated in her own way by doing the moderation for me tonight. So, and that's awesome. So I appreciate that. All right, Lovely, what are R's current feelings for you? R feels really good right now. Has this very confident charm, wants to take the initiative, wants to move forward with you. However, I think that you are a bit worried about that or scared of that, knowing that there's so many other things going on in R's life right now. I think R, you too, Akuma, have a great night. Thank you. I think R does have a lot of things going on, and I think you realize that, and you think maybe he can't put all of his feelings on you. Maybe he can't give you all the feelings that you would like, but I definitely think that he can. I think even though there's a lot of other things going on, I think he can still focus on you as well. I think that you are, I think you are very friendly and charismatic and compassionate and very honest with R. And I think by doing that, it's really kind of endeared them to you. They make you, you make them feel really good. And I think they realize that with some determination, some dedication, things can be really good for the two of you. So I think R is feeling really good about you, about the two of you. And I think there's confidence. I think there is charm and creativity, even though you may be a little bit afraid that things aren't exactly going the way you wanted them to. Right? That's what I got for you. All right, my friend, Lovely Green. Thank you so much for donating. I do appreciate that. Again, like I said, and I always appreciate you being generous to me. So thank you. All right, Barb. Thank you for donating your time and your energy and your what do you call it there? Oh, your moderating skills. Yes. Now, I can't find your question, but I know it was up there before. And I know you were looking for a relationship reading, correct? I remember looking at it. Shreya, just a thought that you wanted to share with me. Yours has been the best reading you've had on YouTube. Oh, that's so sweet. Not just because it was positive, but it's just the energy I brought to it. Oh, you know what? Shreya, I try to bring that energy to everyone. I know, you know, of course, when I was doing your reading, I connected directly with you, of course, and I try to give that energy to everyone, that there's a personal connection between every one of us when I'm doing your reading. And I really think so. My little synchronicities with the Temperance and Hierophant cards was amazing, because you're a Taurus also. So there you go. Well, there you have it. I appreciate that. That was very nice of you. So, all right, Barb. So you wanted a relationship reading. And first off, I need to know, is there someone that we should know, that I should know about? Is there a relationship out there going on? And I don't know? Oh, my. Oh, my. Shreya, thank you so much for the kind words. I appreciate that. No, none, huh? Yeah, thank you for the kind words, and I do hope you come back. Like Barb says, you know, right there. Don't forget, right over there, near the bottom of the comments. Don't forget to subscribe and get notifications so you can see that I'm back on again Monday night and get here early so I can do more readings for you. Yeah, you've been single over a year. I know. You did have that guy that was coming into the diner, though, for a while. That wasn't that long ago, was it? I know how it ended up, and things didn't go so great, but all right. What's going on? Well, I see you moving forward, right? I see you moving forward. You've escaped. There's the escape card. The Six of Swords is all about escaping. That's what you did. Yeah, summer. That's what I thought. Summertime. Now, that was only a couple. You got to think of it this way. Summer was only like a month and a half ago, 2 months. 2 months ago was August. Wow. That's crazy. But the Six of Swords is all about escape, and that's what you did. You got out of a bad place. You got out of the first bad place, obviously, right? Where there was everything was bad, and you moved away. You moved away. And sure enough. And I think, you know, and then, you know, you found out, oh, this place isn't so great, but at least it's away from the other thing going on. And sure enough, then with all the problems going on there, it was time to move again. And now you've moved. And again, you can see here, it's all about moving on. It's about getting away. It's about escaping. Someone is moving on. You can see them waving away here, right? They're waving, doing like that queen wave. Right? Yeah. Sure enough. And that's what you did. So now you want to know about a relationship. You want to know, okay, is there going to be one? Can you find one? Is there going to be someone near? And I think, you know, you've got that whole idea of you can find somebody dependable. Somebody dependable can find you. There's going to be some type of a message coming up in this next month. Some kind of a message. And the message is going to be to you about being optimistic. It's going to be about finding a new potential and a new adventure. It's going to talk about new energy and passion. Again, it's new adventure here. It's new adventure here. That's extremely strong about, you know, just how things are going to start for you. Things are going to start coming together. It's all about passion. Wands is about passion, right? That's usually a fire kind of look to it. A lot of times the Ace of Wands is all, you know, has fire in it and stuff like that. And fire is passion. The Fool is all about new starts, new beginnings. Things are starting. That's the very first card of the tarot. And, you know, that's the beginning of the journey. Well, how else do you start a journey but by having a new start? And I think that's where you are. I think you're ready for that. And I think it's coming your way. I really do. Again, I think there is going to be somebody who is dependable. And I think you're going to feel good about that. I think you know this. I think you kind of feel it. And that's why you didn't ask for a love reading, but for a relationship reading, because you have this feeling that someone is going to come to you in a way that's going to be to be a relationship, not just a person to be there, but to actually be a relationship. You have that feeling. All right. You understand that it takes time because you're a smart person. You know how relationships really do work. You've seen good ones, you've seen very, very bad ones. And you know they take time. You understand that. And you understand there's always that need for patience. Syrup does not pour very quickly, right? It's very slow. You took on a part-time job. There you go. These are all great things. These are all great things for you. So I truly think that, yeah, you already know that this is coming your way. And that's all. This is all the beauty and the greatness of you being able to find that new place and move on and move yourself there. And I think that's the key, right? Things are getting better. Yeah. Got to be patient. Secret syrup does not move quickly. It certainly doesn't. It's like Heinz ketchup, right? It's slow good. It is slow good. I remember that commercial. So, all right, folks, that was my final reading of the night. I do have to get going. Oh my goodness, it's 7:25 and I have something going on here at 7:30, so I got something going on in 5 minutes. But I do appreciate everybody being here. Thank you so much for coming in. And yeah, no negative, no drama. Didn't see any of that, that's for sure. Barb, definitely not. But thank you all for being here. I do appreciate it. You guys are always the greatest, and I couldn't ask for a better group of people coming to see me and spending an hour or more with me. So I hope you guys all have a great night. I'll be back again Monday night at 6:00 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you've subscribed. Make sure you get your notifications so this way you can see when I'm coming on. And I hope to see you guys all on Monday night at 6:00 p.m. Eastern time. Have a great night and a nice weekend, and I'll see you then. Bye now.